evening, everyone. Good morning, actually. I'm Greg Anderson. This is Gerry Foster. Welcome to day 4, the recap for the GFI, and it was a whirlwind day.
It was a whirlwind day.
Woo.
Yeah, dizzying.
Yes.
Something like that.
We're approaching the money round. The teams were vying for spots today. Anything surprise you? Anything shock you today,
Well,
Gerry?
I think the surprise, of course, we don't know how these things are going to, turn out, but it became evident after, Australia won and had a great game, their last game. And it looked like, whoa, and suddenly we thought, they may get a wild card berth here. Mm-hmm. And we looked at all the scenarios and felt quite confident even before the last couple of games of the day. And so I think it's wonderful that they've made it and they're going to at least get to play one more game in Grand Forks.
Exactly. Well, we'll run down. I'm going to run down the games that went on today, and Gerry's going to inform you who's playing tomorrow and when they're playing. So today we just talked about Australia, the Geelong Bay Cats. They handily beat the Idaho Warriors 8-2. There was the entire middle of the order that scored every run for the Geelong Wildcats this morning. So they went 8-2. They scored all 8 runs. Lewiston Truckers' big win over Kamloops, 20-7. The Mercy Rule is invoked, or the Atlanta Rule, as some of the tournament people know it as. Braxton Miller, listen to this line: 3 for 4, 1 home run, 5 RBIs for the Lewiston Truckers. So,
yes, he started off really well for LC State last year, and then he seemed to tail off. But when I was watching today, I thought, well, it looks like he's back in the groove.
He definitely is. Third game of the day saw Team Canada defeat the Grand Forks Blues 8-1. Jared Bartnick, 3 for 3, 2. He walked twice and he got 3 RBIs. So a good day for Jared. San Diego took on Trail in the 4th game of the evening. 10-3 winners. The San Diego Stars were. Clifton. Now this is the line of the tournament, as far as I'm concerned. Clifton Thomas of the San Diego Stars, 3 for 4. He walked twice. He got 2 doubles, 1 home run, and got 4 RBIs on the evening. That is an MVP stat.
And has he ever got a set of wheels? Can he fly on the base pass?
He's speedy. So there is a potential, depending on how San Diego does later on in the money round. There's your potential Labor Day MVP.
Quite possible.
And the last game of the evening was. It started off as a barn burner. Like, these were two teams just locked in, but Langley Senior Blaze exploded for a 12-run win, or 11-run win. They beat Seattle Studs 12-1. Leon Boyd had 3 hits for the Langley Senior Blaze, and the Mercy Rule was invoked, so it was an early game. I got a feeling there was a little bit of Seattle after a point. They knew they were in the money round, and they just decided to let it go after a point.
I think you're right at a certain point because, yeah, exactly, they're there, and they've been through this tournament and stuff like this has happened before, whether that they gave up 12 runs in an inning before, Anyway, I said a month ago, and since then, watch Langley.
Yeah, and they are for real, definitely. There were people who were skeptical of Langley, but they are for real. And speaking of for real, so now we know what the money round holds. Gerry, what can we expect tomorrow starting at 11 a.m.?
Well, Canada and Trail. Here's I don't know if Team Canada has been the top seed here before. I can't remember that. And so they've got Trail, and they're from out of the same division, I believe, right? So they've met earlier in the week, and then so that's going to be interesting to see if they can keep rolling, because it's 2 runs now they've given up in 3 games.
Exactly.
And then Langley and Geelong. Well, it's great to see Australia playing again, and they played Langley again. That was in their division. So Langley's just a powerhouse.
Exactly. They showed it tonight.
Yeah,
and that game's at 2 o'clock.
They're in tough, really. Geelong is. Thurston County and Seattle. That's going to be an interesting matchup. It really is. Seattle's coming back, and even though, we're in the money round, and they just thought but that Thurston County is playing pretty well.
And that game will be at 5 o'clock.
That'll be the 5 o'clock game. Then the 8 o'clock game, the last game of the money round, San Diego and Lewiston. I'm still trying to put my finger on, where's Lewiston here? Are they the Lewiston of old? Can they, crank it up a notch or two, and there's been signs some parts of games, but not. I don't know if
I think the same could be said for San Diego as well.
Yeah, you're right, very much so. And I wonder what Mickey's left in the dugout, and he's always pulling some surprises in terms of, well, no, I'm not going to use these guys until. So that's going to be an interesting. It has a little mystique about it, that one.
So 11 o'clock money round starts with Team Canada and Trail. Get here quick. It's going to sell out fast. I think it's going to be a packed house tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you. For Gerry Foster, I'm Gregg Anderson for What'sUpGF.com. Have a good night, everybody.